everybody. This is Robin Rose Steele. I'm at the Emporium, and it is Monday. It was sunny out. Now it's kind of gloomy out, so probably might look a little darker on screen today. Anyway, today I thought I would ask the interesting question about, where are you on the Soul's Calling roadmap? Now I teach this, going through this roadmap. I know it's in reverse, but I'll just quickly go through it, and I can post a picture so that you can see it. It starts with a volcano. Like, where is a volcano erupting in your life? Globally, the volcano was the coronavirus, right? That disrupted all of our lives, right? And as a result of that, you're kind of like sitting here and you're daring to decide, there's those who are like, I'm just going to do what I've always done, and that's fine. And then there's those who are kind of disoriented and saying, you know what, I really didn't like that life, or I really didn't like that situation, so maybe it's time for me to be a little more curious, right? So this map is all about those who dare to decide to be a little bit more curious about shaking up their world, maybe looking at their world in a different perspective, or maybe finally coming out of denial about maybe I really didn't like that job, maybe I really didn't like that relationship, I don't know, whatever, right? That you're disoriented and you start to decide, I'm going to start discovering for myself what makes me happy, because a lot of times we forget what makes us happy, and maybe that's one of the gifts of the coronavirus. It's really led me back to getting back into my medicinal herbs, and I'm right now in the middle of planting a medicinal herb garden outside and wildflowers. So that was exciting for me. So that's kind of where I dared to decide to take this time off and actually recreate what I would like to do going forward. So anyway, this map is all about, unpacking, some old beliefs, right? Like, I need to farm like everybody else. Like, here's a perfect example. I need to grow things in a perfect straight line, just like the corn farmers. Yeah, I tried that years ago. Doesn't work. If you ever pay attention to Mother Nature, she doesn't plant things in nice, neat rows. And when it comes to medicinal herbs, just as an FYI, if you plant them in the nice little neat rows and you care and really take care of them and nurture them, they can turn out to be a little wimpy. They really need the wild. And so that's how I like to grow my plants, is the wild way, and it's unconventional from traditional Northern Illinois farming ways, and I've learned to be okay with that. So that's like a belief I have to let go of, a belief that, I don't have to follow the rules on how to grow plants. I can grow plants any way I want to. It's my choice, right? So that's an old belief of kind of letting it go. And then we go into, as you unlock those beliefs, you unlock your gifts and your passions, and what makes you excited, what lights you up in life, right? And then you just go down to this map, and as you just kind of discard old beliefs, old stories about yourself, or what you can and can't do, you end up going to a beach, and you decide, what would I like to do now, right? Now that the coronavirus is kind of past, so the story goes, past the curve, right? And it's life is starting to return back to normal, whatever normal is. What would you like to do, right? Where would you like to go with your life? What would you like to do? What's something you would like to, out of this, would you like to pursue? And that's about all choosing a boat. And once you choose a boat, you start using your genius. You find a tribe, people who are like-minded like yourself. You just start on a boat and you start journaling and seeing where that's going. So that's just a mini version of what this map is all about. But I thought I'd give you a little background before I pick a card today and do a quick little meditation. And it's a Dare to Decide card deck. So we're going to pick a card, and then we'll get grounded. And as we get grounded, I'm going to tell you what the card says, right? So it's always easier to do this after you are calm. Oh, nice card. I think that really kind of hits home, so isn't that fascinating? So anyway, let's take a deep breath in. We'll do 3 deep breaths in and out, and then I'll play a little harp, and towards the end of the harp, I will ask the question I just pulled for you guys. So let's take a deep breath in. Hold. Exhale. Breathe in. Hold. Exhale. And one more time. Breathe in. Hold. Exhale. And like your feet to be firmly planted on the ground as we just kind of relax. And the question is, what's your payoff for not leaving a painful situation? And just let the statement come to you. Don't force it. What's your payoff for not leaving a painful situation? What's your story behind staying where you're at? Versus following your heart. And we'll end our little mini sound bath with a breath in, hold, exhale. Breathe in, hold, exhale. And one more breath in, hold, and exhale. And I'll close this little space today by picking a little angel card to kind of go with our question, what's your payoff for not leaving a painful situation? And the word is depth. So maybe you just need to go a little deeper and really ponder that question and just sit in the depth of it and just see what kind of percolates and what comes out today. I'd love to hear what comes out for you today. And if that's something, that Soul Coaching Roadmap is something you're interested in, I will be starting in June, probably once the shelter in is off, starting a small group here in Kent, Illinois. I'll probably be rolling it out towards the mid-June, maybe. Anyway, I'll be back here tomorrow, same back time, same back channel. I hope to see you here. Thanks, bye.